श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्। श्री कैलासमठाधीशं तिरुचिस्वामियतीश्वरं भावातीतं भवहरं वन्देऽहं परमं गुरुं साधुप्रियं कृपाब्धिं च शान्तमूर्तिं तपोनिधिं शिष्यप्रशिष्यरूपेण बोधकं गुरुमाश्रये। नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः। नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियता प्रणता स्मताम्। By the divine grace of Jagannatha Sri Jnanakshi Rajeshwari and all the devotees who in the form of Mahatmas have graced this world in different forms, today we have a very nice query from Ahmedabad. Our devotees from Ahmedabad had this query when we sang this bhajan for the first time about 2 weeks ago. So they had the query that they would like to understand the meaning of this bhajan, which is a composition of a very great saint poet of Karnataka, Sri Nijaguna Shivayogi. A very brief background about Sri Nijaguna Shivayogi. His original name was Nijaguna, and he was a chieftain in the region of Elandur, that is near Mysore and Kollegal. Elandur, he was called as Elandur Maharaj. So there he used to rule in a just manner, and then on a particular day, seeing the suitable time, he develops dispassion, vairagya. He leaves the kingdom and everything, then comes away with an ardent desire to have self-realization. Then he performs tapasya. Then he also has a revelation. Not very long back, it's around 15th, 16th century, this is what has happened. And he was a great scholar. Even before he took up sannyas, he was a very great scholar. Scholar in Sanskrit, scholar in Kannada also. Maybe quite possible in Tamil language also, because the words which he has used, you can make out that he knew quite some particular language. Maybe Hindi also he must have been. And then he sits down at a particular place and starts meditating. And then what comes to his mind, he writes down, composes, he writes down. And what he has written down, what he has composed is called as Shat Shastra. 6 Shastras. They are composed in chaste Kannada language, beautiful Kannada language. And they are set to the meter. He was also a musician. So whatever he composed, it is a text like Vedas and Upanishads. But any of his compositions, one can sing the composition, and he has given the raga also to that. What raga it can be sung. That much was his prowess. So in this particular composition, he says that the power of the Upadesha of the Guru, when the Guru has given you an Upadesha, the word Upadesha means, in the grammatical Sanskrit language, the word Upadesha means, for the first time you hear something from a master. For the first time, when you hear something from the master, that is called as Upadesha. The word Upa, the prefix Upa means nearer. Desha means guiding. So Upadesha, the word Upadesha means guiding a person towards self-realization or towards the highest accomplishment in human life. So Nijaguna Shivayogi has taken this word. He says, Shri Guru Vachana Upadesha. Shri Guru Vachana Upadesha, which anybody can understand. Sri Guru Vachanopadesha. So he puts the word Sri Guru in order to say, normally we use the word Guru, which means removal of darkness, but here the word Sri means not just giving knowledge, but giving whatever a person would desire in life. That is why the Sri has been added. So Guru is a embodiment of knowledge, but this knowledge is not limited to what we call as spiritual knowledge alone. The Guru is capable of giving prosperity in this world also. The Guru is capable of fulfilling the desires which are dharmic. A desire can be either dharmic or adharmic. A dharmic desire leads us to liberation, an adharmic desire leads us to a downfall. So, Guru is capable of fulfilling those dharmic desires. So, he begins the composition. There is a Pallavi and Anupallavi. We see this one. Verses are there. The word in Kannada, Alisi. The word Alisi means listening and imbibing. Listening and imbibing. In English also we have two words called hear and listen. Hear and listen. Hearing is we just need not have to pay attention to what is heard. It falls into the ear, therefore the physiological function of auditory perception takes place. But listening is, intention is there. In listening there is an intention, that is we understand and then we want to imbibe that. Therefore he says Alisi, means by listening to the Upadesha of the Guru, one is liberated. Sri Guru Vachana Upadeshavanu Alisidagala Hudu Nararige Mukuti. Nararige Mukuti means liberation for the human beings is possible only when they listen and imbibe the teaching of the Guru. So he makes it clear in the first sentence. What type of a teaching is it? What type of an Upadesha? One may think, okay, mantra Upadesha, Guru has given us a mantra, the chanting of that mantra, that's what he may mean. He says, no. In each and every stanza, he says, these are the things what the Guru says. Durita karmavanu olladiru. Durita karmavanu olladiru. The word durita means sinful. Sinful means hurting somebody, stealing, cheating. Papa karma. So we say, do sankalpa, mamopata, samasta, durita kshaya dvara. Durita kshaya is papa kshaya. So durita karmavanu olladiru, never have a liking to do sinful acts. This is the Upadesha of the Guru. Durita karmavanu olladiru, punyavane madu. Punyavane madu. Do only good acts. Punyavane madu. Haranadi vidi. Haranadi vidi. Hara is Parameshwara, Shiva. Grasp the lotus feet of Shiva. Haranadi. Adi means pada. Vidi means hiduko. Haranadi vidi. Shantarodanadu. Keep your company only with the good people and the peaceful people. Never go into the company of the bad people who get agitated, who agitate you also. So, Shantarodanadu. Karuna virali jivarolu. Jivarolu karuna virali. Jiva means all the living beings who are there in this world. Be compassionate towards them. Don't be cruel to them. Karuna virali jivarolu. Niti vidanagu. The moment you say compassionate, you start becoming very, very affectionate to everybody. And you lose track. Normally people, what happens? Should be good. Okay, I am very good, so start being good to people without knowing how this world behaves. That is why Niti Vidanagu. Understand the nature of this world, that is called as Niti. Understanding the nature of this world and controlling even your compassion, controlling even your love and affection, keeping them at a limit, but not losing it. Niti Vidanagu Pore Purdidara Endu Besasuva. Pore means kapadu. Pore means in Sanskrit Kannada, protect me. Purdidara means the one who protects. ಪೊರೆ ಪೊರೆದಿದರನೆಂದು ಬೆಸಸುವ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ being shown the direction, ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರು ವಚನೋಪದೇಶವನ್ನ ಆಲಿಸಿದಾಗಳಹುದು ನರರಿಗೆ ಮುಕುತಿ. These are the upadeshas of the Guru, follow them. Next, little more conduct. ನಿಂದಿಸಿ ನುಡಿಯದಿರಾರನು, never talk ill of anybody. ನಿಂದಿಸಿ ನುಡಿಯದಿರಾರನು, ನಿಂದಿಸಿ ನುಡಿಯದಿರಾರನು. ನಿಂದಿಸು ನುಡಿಯದಿರಾರನು means never speak of ill of anybody. ನಿಂದಿಸಿ ನುಡಿಯದಿರಾರನು, ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬಂದಂತೆ ನಡೆಯದಿರು. Just because it has come, a thought has come to you, no, I like to do this. I like to do it because it has come to me. Thought has come to me. I like to do this. I feel like doing it. I feel like doing it. Just because you feel like doing something, don't do. ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬಂದಂತೆ ನಡೆಯದಿರು. ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬಂದಂತೆ ನಡೆಯದಿರು. ಕುಂದು ಒಡೆಯದಿರು. ನಿಂದಿಸಿ ನುಡಿಯದಿರಾರನು, ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬಂದಂತೆ ನಡೆಯದಿರು. ಇಹದಲ್ಲಿ means in this world. In this world, don't behave according to the dictates of your mind. Then what shall we do? When you get a thought, go to an elderly person, a learned person, a good person and see, I am getting a thought like this. Can I do this? They will advise you. In this world, you should not take decisions on your own. Always have the company of the more learned and good people. Then decide. ಇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಂದು ಒಡೆಯದಿರು, ಕಾಮಾದಿಗಳನ್ನು ಜಯಿಸು. ಕುಂದು ಒಡೆಯದಿರು. Kundu means don't become defective in your activities. Learn the correct activity. Kundu ಕೊರತೆಗಳು. Don't have defects in your, don't let your activity not be defective. Learn, do well. Learn, do well. ಕುಂದು ಒಡೆಯದಿರು, ಕಾಮಾದಿಗಳನ್ನು ಜಯಿಸು. ಕಾಮ, ಕ್ರೋಧ, ಲೋಭ, ಮೋಹ, ಮದ. These are all things which will pull you down. They are all part of this world only, and they have limits. If they do not have limits, you put limits to them. Kama, passion, attraction, fulfillment of desires, kama, krodha, anger, lobha, greed, moha, infatuation, mada, arrogance. These are all you must win over them. Kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada. Matsarya is hate towards somebody. ಕಾಮಾದಿಗಳನ್ನು ಜಯಿಸು. You become victorious over them. Let them not become victorious over you. ಕಾಮಾದಿಗಳನ್ನು ಜಯಿಸೆಂದು ಕೈ ಪಿಡಿದು ಅನುಗ್ರಹಿಸುವ. ಕೈ ಪಿಡಿದು Guru holds your hand and tells you, don't be a slave to these things. Listen to these words and follow those words. Then continues, ಭವಮಾಲೆ ಗಲಸು. ಭವಮಾಲೆ, ಭವ is birth or coming into this world. Male is a repetition of birth and death, birth and death. Alasu means don't get too much involved in this mundane life. Bhavamale galasu. Pusiyediru, don't lie. Don't speak lies. Sullu helbeda, pusiyediru. Yedaru bandu kaviyal anjadiru. In your life, when you are leading a straightforward, truthful life, you will have a lot of obstacles in this world. Pusiyediru, edaru bandu kaviyal anjadiru. Don't get afraid. When too many obstacles come in your life, don't get afraid. God is there to protect you. Think, meditate upon it. Anjadiru, kaviyal anjadiru, sampadadalu tavemada validiru. When you become wealthy and have a very good position in this world, then don't become conceited. Don't lose your balance. The moment you are placed very high, you have a lot of wealth, don't look down upon others. Don't become arrogant. ಸಂಪದದಳು ತವೆಮದ ಒಳಿದಿರು. ತತ್ವ ಸಂತತಿಯನ್ನು ವಿವರಿಸಿ ನೋಡೆಂದು ತಿಳುಪುವ. ತತ್ವ ಸಂತತಿಯನ್ನು ವಿವರಿಸಿ ನೋಡೆಂದು ತಿಳುಪು. ತತ್ವ ಸಂತತಿ is the entire process of creation. Tattva is the principle of creation, how this world has come. Tattva santatiyanu vivarisi nodu. Actually, what we think is this is my property, this is my what do you call it, position, this is my organization. These thoughts are all completely binding and also misleading thoughts. You are the custodian. You are not the owner. You are not the owner of anything in this world. Owner is only one person, that is God. You are the custodian. You have been given a particular activity, a role to play. For that role to play, you require some amount of wealth. So you are the custodian, look after that properly. So tattva santatiyanu vivarisi nodendu tilupuva, that which has been given to you to understand, tilupuva Sri Guru Vachanopadeshavana alisidagalahudu nararige mukuti. Such upadeshas, if you follow only, you will attain liberation. Balasadir advaitavanu bhahyadalli. So by chance you have got the opportunity of studying Advaita Vedanta. You got the opportunity to understand everything is God. That's called as Advaita. Advaita is no second. When I say everything, everything is Paramatma only. Everything is Paramatma only. When you say that, then again you can't put a question, no? What about this one? When you say everything is Paramatma only, what about this spectacles case? Shall I say yes or no? Yes. What about the pencil? Yes. You start putting questions, you will get little disturbed. What about the people in the jail? Yes. What about the people who are doing wicked acts? Yes. They are also Paramatma only. So once you start coming to this conclusion, this is called as Advaita Vedanta. Everything, Sarvam Brahmamayam, Re, Sarvam Brahmamayam. Kim Vachaniyam, Kim Avachaniyam, Kim Karaniyam, Kim Akaraniyam, Kim Bodhavyam, Kim Abodhavyam, Sarvam Brahmamayam, Re, Sarvam Brahmamayam. So you come to the conclusion, everything is Paramatma. Brahmamukate, Parabrahmamukate. You come to the conclusion, everything is, then what happens is, 9 out of 10 people lose track. How do they lose track? And everything is Paramatma. Then where is the question of wrong and right? Right also is Paramatma, wrong also is Paramatma. What can be done is Paramatma, what need not be done is Paramatma. Everything is Paramatma. So I can be as I wish. That is where the error comes. That is not what is implied. So Balasadiru Advaitavanu Bahyadalli. Balasadiru Advaitavanu Bahyadalli. In the outwardly, the worldly activities, don't try to bring the Advaita Siddhanta. Don't try to implement the Advaita Siddhanta in the day-to-day affairs. A book is a book. Water is water. Water is water only. Same way, air is air, fire is fire. Everything is Paramatma. Just hug the fire. That's not possible at all. Advaita Paramatma is there in fire also, but fire will burn. So what happened to the Advaita? Advaita is here in the heart. Paramatma can take any form, whatever Paramatma wishes. But he has also given us a guideline how to behave, how to conduct yourself. So Advaita, inside that Advaita Siddhanta, you have Dvaita behavior. So Balasadir Advaitavanu Bahyadalli, Ninnolage eko bhavaneyode goodu. Let that feeling of unity, let the feeling of oneness be inside you. Ninnolage eko bhavaneyode goodu. Tilidu samaya nishthe. Tilidu samaya nishthe means samaya means samayochita. Nishtha is the discipline. Tilidu means knowing. Tilidu samaya nishthe. Understanding the discipline or the code of conduct according to time. According to the time and place and the occasion, you have to understand all the rules and regulations. Behave accordingly. Tilidu samaya nishthe. Veda vidha bhakti. Gali Veda Vidha Bhakti. Gali means understand, learn, Veda Vidha Bhakti. Veda Vidha Bhakti means actually Chatur Vidha Bhakti or the method of devotion which has been indicated in the Vedas. What type of devotion has been indicated in the Vedas? From the Vedas we get the Puranas, Navadha Bhakti. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. 9 types of bhakti are there. Adopt this bhakti in your life. And then Kali Veda Vidha Bhakti. Bhakti Galan Agaladiranjaru. Never leave this bhakti path of bhakti. Never leave this path of devotion at all. Never leave this path of bhakti at all at any time. That is the Upadesha given by the Guru. Then comes the last stanza. Aru nanendu vicharisu. Aru means yaru. Aru is yaru nanendu vicharisu. Put a question to yourself, who exactly are you? Who are you? From where did you come? Where are you supposed to go? Aru nanendu vicharisu. What we all of us, our great saints have put this question, who am I? Aru nanendu vicharisu. Find out who you are. Vishama sansara vidanu kanasendari. You understand that this particular complicated world is only actually a dream. This so complicated world is there, no? Where you think you have understood the world, and that is exactly the time when you find that you have not understood the world. More and more you think you have understood somebody, they seem to be, I'm not able to understand you at all. Many people will tell you, I'm not able to understand you at all, as though we have understood so much. As though we can understand the entire things. It's not possible to understand. Arunanendu vicharisu vishama samsara vidanu kanasendari. This samsara is not sama. It is Vishama. And Sansara Kanasendari. Understand this to be a dream. Samsara is a dream. So just like a dream only. As long as the dream is running, it seems to be true. When the dream is over, it is untrue. Similarly, also relationships also, they come and go. Wealth, property, they come and go. Position also comes and goes. Don't become too much attached that this is going to be permanent. Before the lockdown, people thought that everything was permanent. Now after the lockdown, we know that so many things are only seemingly permanent. They are only seemingly permanent. Everything has got a different possibility. Every activity in this world has got a different way. It's not the only way what is going on. Definitely tomorrow there will be a different way. So, Vishama sansara vidanu kanasendari. ಮಾರಮರ್ದನ ಶಂಭುಲಿಂಗವನೊಲಿಸಿ ಗಂಭೀರ ಸುಖದೊಳಿರು ಎಂದು ಅರುಪುವ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರು ವಚನೋಪದೇಶವನ್ನು ಆಲಿಸಿದಾಗಳವುದು ನರರಿಗೆ ಮಾರಮರ್ದನ. The word Mara applies to Kamadeva. You say Cupid, Manmatha, Madana, Manmatha, Kamadeva or Mara. They all mean one person only. The one who has got 5 beautiful arrows he has got. Kamadeva has got 5 beautiful arrows. What are those arrows? He will shoot the arrows. The arrows are not sharp arrows which will pierce you and make blood to flow from your body. They are so soft, they will take away your entire mind itself. So soft arrows they are. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa and Gandha. He will shoot the arrow of beautiful, melodious voice onto you, and he will drag you towards that voice. Shabda. Sparsha. He will shoot an arrow which makes you remember all the affectionate touches you have had, and you will start going behind those touches. Sparsha. Rupa. He will shoot an arrow which reminds you of beautiful forms. You will start looking for that form and go behind that form. Kama has got powerful arrows. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa. And he'll remind you of most tastiest things which you have had. Just remind you, and then you start going behind that. Gandha, he will remind you of the fragrances which you have experienced. So these are the 5 arrows. The same 5 arrows only as Devi also has got, Rajarajeshwari Devi. Panchatan Matra Sayaka, Raga Swarupa Pashadya, Krodhakara, Ankushojvala, Manorupekshu Kodanda, Panchatan Matra Sayaka. She's got 5 tanmatras, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa and Gandha. Kama will shoot those arrows. When they come to you, you will become a slave to those. That is why we can Maramardana. Maramardana is the one who burnt Kama, is Shiva. Shambhulinga, that is Paramatma. Shiva. Make sure that you please Shiva by your beautiful activities. Then your life will be very, very beautiful. That is the essence of this. Shri Guru Vachanopadeshavana Alisidagala Kudu Narariye Mukuti. Hari Om Tat Sat.